What's up, everybody? It's me, Sergio. I'm with Mobility Direct, and today I'm super excited to tell you about the Paiseec S3 mobility scooter. We're going to unbox it, talk about it. It's my first time seeing it, so I'm super excited to learn all about it with you. One quick thing before we dive into it, I do want to tell you this is not going to be an in-depth review. If you want to see full specifications, I am going to put them on the screen towards the end of the video, so stay tuned. You'll be able to pause and go through them at your own pace. I've got it brand new in the box here, so if you order one of these, this is what you can expect. We're going to go through the whole process together. If you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button and leave a comment if you have any questions. We reply to all comments within 1 business day. At Mobility Direct, we're constantly making videos almost every day during the week, 5-6 times a week, educational content, comparison videos, in-depth reviews. We're known for our torture testing videos. We're going to torture this thing and take it outside into some really rough terrain and see what it's really made of. By the way, we do have a free printed catalog. If you want to learn more about our products, claim a copy. Like I said, it's totally free. Just go to our website, mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog, fill out the short form that you're seeing now, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops, or just click right there at the top right-hand corner where it says get free catalog. It'll take you straight to the form. Now, when we open the box, there's a little piece of paper here that says mobility scooter user instruction. Tells you about the display on the dash, tells you how to control the right turn, left turn, how to go forward and backwards. A pretty simple little explanation of how to unfold and fold it, how to install the basket, but we're going to go through all that with you, so don't really need that. Now, as you can see, it's pretty well packaged. I'm going to go ahead and start taking out different components. I see the basket here with a bag, which seems like it has a bunch of goodies in there. I don't even know what that is, but we'll figure it out together. Here's a box which has the charger in it. We'll set that up in a little bit. Really important that we charge it right away. We're not going to go ahead and ride it yet because the batteries have been in a warehouse kind of dormant, just sitting for a while. And that's something you don't want to do. Now, something that's pretty special about this model is that it is a 36-volt system, not a 24-volt system. So unfortunately, it's not going to have an airline approved or TSA friendly battery. That's one of the downfalls. It holds 300 pounds though, and it has a pretty good ground clearance, which I believe is going to make it perform pretty well off-road. Now I'm just going to start to cut this bag a little bit. Now you do want to keep your packaging. The original packaging is required in case you do want to return it. We do have a 30-day return policy, which is most common across the industry. Now I've lifted up the tiller, and down here there's a little locking mechanism, so you'll want to lock that into place. Now what we're going to want to do is pick the seat straight up, so you can pick up from the bottom of the seat, and it's going to click into place just like that. That's what I would do. Now for those of you who have seen all of our unboxing videos, you know my trick that I actually learned from Drew, my business partner. Say hi, Drew.
Hi everyone!
Drew taught me many years ago, probably over 10 years ago now, that the best way to get it out of a box without having to deadlift the whole scooter is to make a little front door out of your box. And if you do need to return it, you could just use some heavy duty tape to bring the box back together again, like Humpty Dumpty. What you do is pick up the front, take out the cradle of styrofoam that's holding the wheels in place, and now we can grab the back of the scooter, lift it up slightly, and roll it right out of the box. You do have to lift the back of the scooter up a little bit because there are some styrofoam blocks holding the back wheels in place. We're going to clean up the set. We'll be right back with you. All right, so we've got the set cleaned up, and I'm going to say this thing looks pretty rugged. 10-inch drive tires on the back. Again, 36-volt battery, so it's got to have a powerful motor. I don't have the motor specs yet, but we'll have all that on our website and in the in-depth review video. I am going to take off a few extra pieces here, some plastic around the seat, just to get this thing fully unboxed. Now, remember folks, super important that you keep all your packaging in case you need to make a return. Now I'm going to notice here a couple of things here. The plastic shroud looks very strong. It looks very durable. I like the fact that it has air inflatable tires. That's going to give us a nice smooth ride. The color options are great. I love how the red color just pops. You can get it in white. Several other colors that you'll see on our website when you're purchasing it online. I love this thing so far. I'm really impressed with the looks. Let's go ahead and install the front basket, which just has some hooks here on the front and some little clips that the rail kind of is used as a mounting system for these hooks. Nothing really to it. You just kind of slide it downwards. Now in this bag, I'm not sure what's in here. Let's figure it out together. It looks like there's a good amount of stuff in here. Okay, what is this? Is this a weather cover? I think so. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, this is a protective cover. So if you want to cover it, like if you keep it in your garage, garages can get pretty dusty. So you can cover this to keep the dust from going all over it in your garage. Or if it's going to be stored outside, which I don't recommend, you can kind of keep the moisture and humidity off of it. If it's raining a little bit, you can cover it. That's pretty nice. Comes with it. Not a bad touch there. What else we got in here? Let's see. Oh, snap. Look at that. A Paiseec beach bag. I'm ready to go on my vacation with my Paiseec. Let's go. Thanks, Paiseec. All right, so get accessorized. Why not? Let's see what this is. More accessories. This is I guess this is a cup holder, which I guess you can install anywhere. Maybe in the basket. You can maybe somehow attach it right here to the armrest. It's just got some Velcro straps going horizontally and vertically, so you've got options. I would say the best place to be would be on the armrest, but that is going to add some width to the overall width of your scooter, so keep that in mind. But again, not bad that they're including all these accessories for free. We're going to put these to the side for now. You do get a good value in terms of all the stuff that you're getting. Now, I'm not going to call these scooters cheap, but they are very low priced compared to every other scooter that we offer. And if the scooter can hold up to the torture test, man, I'd say these are going to be runner-ups for the best value mobility scooters out there. I don't know. Let us know what you think so far in the comments. It looks like what we have here is a cane holder, which you can use to basically just attach your cane to. We'll show you how to do that in just a sec. We'll put this to the side for now. All right, so at this point, I think we're pretty much fully assembled and ready to start charging the battery. Yeah, that's the most important thing, guys. Battery maintenance and battery training is super important. Again, these things have been sitting in a warehouse. They're being shipped across the country, and you need to make sure that you wake the batteries up, essentially. So I am going to put the key in the ignition really quick just to make sure it turns on. Okay. Nice little sequence there, nice digital display at the top. And what we have here is a knob to control pretty much all of the modes. So we have reverse mode here that it's in right now. So if you hit the throttle.
Take the seat before driving.
Oh, what, did you hear that? It said take the seat before driving. Okay. So I guess it's got a pressure switch. Yeah, it does. Look, it went from red to gray. So there's no driver. And then as soon as I put my heavy butt down, the pressure sensor surprisingly doesn't say, get off, you're too heavy, 300-pound weight capacity, but now it's ready to go. That's pretty cool. So now we're in reverse mode, so if I hit the right-hand throttle.
Caution, please.
Reversing, caution, please. And if I go forward or back, it doesn't matter because it's in the reverse mode. But you can actually control it with your left and your right hand independently. So I put it in low mode, which is low speed mode, and I can go forward with my left or my right independently. There's a medium, a low, and a high mode. And then I guess a walk.
Hold the throttle lever to walk the cart and release to stop.
Oh, so walk mode is basically when you want to push it manually as if though, like putting it in neutral mode. Because these things have automatic brakes, right? All mobility scooters have the magnetic brakes. So right now, if I try to push it, the brakes are locked in. But if you put it in walk mode and you hit the throttle, it just unlocks the brakes. So you can push it manually, and it's going to give you assistance with the motor to help it move forward and backwards very slowly. That's pretty cool. So for some of those people out there that I don't recommend doing this, but if you're trying to load it into the back of your van with a ramp, you can walk it up like that instead of having to manually release a brake lever. That's pretty cool. I like that. Not bad. We also have a little light button here to turn the lights on and off. You do have a front light, No rear light, but that front light's pretty powerful. And then you also have a horn buzzer. Let's hear the horn. I always love doing a horn test. It's an actual, like, digital horn sound. That's pretty cool. Hey, so far, I actually am pretty impressed with this thing. I think the floorboard is extra spacious. You know, the fact that it doesn't have suspension was kind of a turnoff, but it has air-filled tires, 10-inch drive tires in the back, and I think they're 7 or 8 inches in the front. Don't quote me. We'll go over the spec sheet at the very end of the video. I am going to put the entire spec sheet on the screen so you can take a look at it. Slowly take your time, go through each spec one at a time. What else do we got here? So it looks like we also have a hook here for ladies to hang your little purse from. And it looks like there is a charging port down here as well to charge the scooter battery directly from the tiller. Now, if you look at the floorboard, I'm going to turn the key off here. There's actually a cover down here which is not locked yet. It just came unlocked. But there is a battery box down here. So the battery box, again, is a lithium battery. It is 36 volts. That's a very powerful battery. And it looks like there is a charging port on the bottom there. And that's where you're going to charge it, right there. Again, you do have one on the tiller, so you have 2 different options as far as charging goes. Your charging port location, I should say. Now, you can go ahead and unlock and lock this. So we're going to put this in. Make sure it sinks all the way down. Seems to be locked into place there. All right, so what else? Armrests, they do flip up. It looks like it has a very nice contoured backrest. Not the biggest seat ever as far as the dimensions go on the seat. I'll put them on the screen. And again, at the end of the video, you're gonna see full specs. So make sure you pay attention and stay tuned to the very end to see that spec sheet. But other than that, I think it's good to go. I mean, there's really nothing else to it. So let's go ahead and charge this up. By the way, make sure you read the user manual in its entirety, guys. It's going to teach you how to troubleshoot it and how to get the most out of your scooter, how to extend the life of the scooter, and just overall learn how to operate it safely. That's very important, guys. So here's the charger. Kind of like a laptop charger or, you know, any kind of charger that you would normally see. You just have a wall outlet cable. So we're going to go ahead and plug that into a wall outlet. Set this up just like you would any other regular charger. Now keep in mind, guys, if you need OEM replacement parts, we do carry them in stock most of the time. All you have to do is give us the make and the model of your scooter or other mobility device, and we'll look up compatible parts for you. I always recommend using original parts, never aftermarket parts, especially when it comes to batteries and chargers. You never know. Lithium batteries are finicky. Always stick to OEM replacement chargers that are safe. All right, so we had to reach a little far to get an outlet here, but we have a green light indicating that the charger is turned on. Now, normally when you plug it in to charge it, that light's going to turn red. Let's see. We're going to use the charging port on the tiller. Again, you could use the charging port on the battery. And it even says charging in progress. I love that. There's the light indicating that it's charging, so when it's fully charged, it'll go from red to green. I love the voice commands. It says charging initiated or something like that. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna let this bad boy charge up. Let us know what you think, guys. I mean, so far, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty impressed. It feels like a rugged scooter, and with that 36 volt battery system that is very rare, I think there's only one other scooter that has it. I'm guessing this is going to perform really well in our torture test where we go on super steep inclines, gravel, dirt, mud, extremely high untamed grass, and see what it's made of. We're going to overload it with a lot of weight and see how it performs in general. Stay tuned for that video. It's coming up next. You're not going to want to miss it, guys. And before we go, I just want to say one thing, like always. Thank you so much for watching our videos, for supporting our channel. We couldn't do it without you. And if you want to show appreciation for these videos, the best way to do it is by subscribing and leaving a comment. By doing so, you could be the next lucky winner of our giveaway program. We're giving away mobility devices left and right to people that truly need them and to random subscribers that leave comments. We actually have a whole video playlist of our giveaway videos, so if you want to see those priceless reactions, I highly recommend watching those videos. I'll put the link in the top right-hand corner and in the description below. Again, this is the Paiseec Model S3, and I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct. We'll catch you in the next video, everyone. Bye-bye.